Yeah, I mean, obviously, got drafted there, grew up there, started my first couple years in the league there. So, um, it's a great organization. They got the right guys running it right now with Jonesy and Danny B. So, yeah, it means a lot to me. I mean, that's kind of the team that kind of brought me into the league.
When you were with them and you met Claude Giroux, what were your first impressions of him, and how did he maybe help you in the league?
Yeah, no, he was great. I remember the first time I got called up. He was the first one to text me. I think where was it? It was in Vancouver. I think we all went out for lunch together. So, it made me feel part of the team right away. And obviously to come back here in Ottawa and play with him, it's been awesome. He's such a great guy, great leader, family man now. So it's nice to see him as a dad. So no, he's someone I look up to for sure.
Pretty hard morning skate here. How do you guys set the tone for the game tonight with this morning skate?
Well, we had yesterday off, so we're ready to go. Yeah, I mean, it was good to kind of get the legs going this morning. I think Philly's been off for a couple of days, so they're going to be ready to go, rested, and they've been playing really well. So it's good. It's going to be a good challenge for us.
Process, and that you guys took a step forward last game. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. This time of the year, obviously, you want to win and you want to pick up ground. But at the end of the day, I strongly believe early in the season, it's about doing things right, making sure your identity and how you play as a team, you set it up for the rest of the season. And, results are going to follow later. Obviously, we want to win every game. But at the end of the day, we want to work on our game, make sure that we can be consistent in what we do every game. And sometimes you're going to win and not play well, and that's not what we're looking for. We want to play the right way. We want to play through our identity, and if we do that, we're going to start being more consistent, and the results are just going to follow.
What would another step in the right direction look like tonight?
Just keep doing the right things that we were doing last game. I think it's probably our best game overall for 60 minutes was last game. We did a lot of good things, and because of that, we were able to get a point. We had the belief after the second period that we can come back, and we did. Obviously, we want to get the win, but saying that, it was a step in the right direction. I really feel that.
There were a couple things I wanted to ask, but number one was Gavin's calendars. They seem to be pretty popular. Are you pretty proud of them?
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. He worked a lot of hours doing that, and he would be pretty dialed at night, kind of going through the schedule and doing it. And my wife worked really hard with him too. So I'm really proud of them, and for a 6-year-old to do that and how he was dedicated to it, going for a good cause also. It was great.
Was that something he started a couple of years ago, Claude, or was it?
Yeah, he did it. I think it was 2 years ago. It was his first time doing it. He did like a month, and we put it on the wall, and we pretty much looked at it every day. We're like, what do we have this day? And I can see if Daddy plays. So, and then last year he did it again, and this year he kind of stepped it up a little bit. So, I feel like that's going to be something he's going to want to do every year.
With James,
No, you go ahead.
With James Duffy's book coming out, there's a chapter about a prank that Brady pulled on you with your sticks. I'm sure you're never going to forget that game.
Yeah.
How mad were you when you found out what had happened?
Well, when it happened, I thought it was the other team. I remember we were playing St. Louis, and I thought it was Brady Shen. I just started yelling at him, thinking it was him. And then Brady, I was beside me when I was yelling at the other bench, and he told me it was him, and I didn't believe him at the time. And let's just say I wasn't too happy for a little bit, but after a few months, we were able to laugh about it.
He said you gave him silent treatment.
Oh yeah, I had to. Well, mostly just that night. I forget if we won that game or not, but no, the next day was fine. We laughed about it, but it's just that was a tough bounce for sure.
How long have you been thinking about how you're going to get it back?
Oh, don't worry. I have a few ideas, and I'm just waiting for the right time.
Well, did Dad help on the calendar at all? Any coloring or anything?
Me?
Dad, yeah.
I'd love to say yes, but I did not. I was supporting him mostly, and it was him and Mom were working hard on him.
I know it's been a few years, but just how special is it to always play for you?
It's always going to be special playing against Philly. Play a lot of years there, and Not a lot of players left when I played, but the organization and Danny Briere being the GM, so it's always special to him.
What's kind of maybe a special memory playing for the Flyers? What's for you this time?
I mean, I was there for a lot of years, so it's hard to pick just one. Yeah.
I didn't realize you played with Nick Cousins there for a couple of seasons. What were your first impressions of him when he joined the team?
He's great. I mean, he's kind of a jokester. He's goofing around a lot, so he's the same guy as when I played in Philly with him. So we have a lot of fun. We get along very well. So it's fun to play with him again.
4 games for you now. A few points in those past few games. Maybe what have you seen from your game overall over the first little stretch that you're back in?
Yeah, I think for me, just trying to get my timing back. Obviously, missed a lot of preseason games where you usually get the timing and the touches and stuff. So, I'm still not there where I want my game to be at, but trying the best I can to work hard every day and get there as fast as possible.
We've spoken with both Dylan and Timmy over the past few days about that line. You guys playing together. Timmy setting up Drake setting up Dylan, I should say, a couple days ago for that one. Maybe what have you liked from your guys' game as a line and collectively, and what can they do to maybe support your return to action as well?
Yeah, no, they're 2 really good players, and it's awesome to play with them. I think anytime each and every one of us has the puck, we know we can make something happen. But I think for a line, it always takes a little bit. So the more we play together, the better we'll be, I think.
How's it been for you the first few games where you come back with Perron and Cousins, then you get bumped up to Stützle and Cousins on that line? There's been a lot of changes. Obviously, this team's trying to do its best to make up for the fact Brady isn't there. What have you made of all the different changes and turnover with the lines the last 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, I think over the years since I've been here, just with injuries, the lines seem to change a lot. So no matter who you're playing with, I think they're all good players and you like to play with them. But I think the more you can play with 2 guys and create chemistry, the better we'll be. So hopefully we can find something that works and stick with it to make that chemistry even better.
So how does it feel for you in this case with Stützle and Cousins? Those are 2 guys you definitely have chemistry with Stützle, having played with him over the years, and Cousins, you're familiar with him even before he joined the team. So what does that mean for you?
Yeah, no, it's exciting. I mean, you got to be ready for the puck. They both can make plays and score goals, and a lot of speed, just trying to keep up with them, really. They're really fun, like I said, to play with, and the more we play together, I think the better we'll be.
Brady spoke about yesterday about continuing to be around the team and trying to support in any way that he can. Maybe how important is that to still have the captain around even when he's hurt?
For sure. I was driving with him yesterday, and I said, I've been in your shoes. I know what it feels like. So I think when I was injured, I tried to do the same thing. That's what you miss the most, just hanging around with the guys, being around them at the rink. So, that's what he's doing, and we love having him around. Obviously, he's the captain of the team. So, I think when you're injured, you just miss being around the camaraderie more than anything, for sure.
You mentioned as well that you kind of were driving with him and saying, I've been in those shoes. Maybe what's that like to support a guy who's out of the lineup as well with the experience you have in the past?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with his timeline he's been out, I was kind of similar with my ankle, so we were just talking about that. But he hasn't missed too many games over his career. Obviously this will be the longest he's been out, but just trying to be there for him. I think he's a pretty positive guy anyways. I mean, you guys probably saw yesterday in the media, you won't really guess that he's down or anything like that. But just be there for him, just have him around the rink. It's fun.
What does it look like, beyond just being in player meetings and hovering around the team when you're hurt for long term and you're doing everything you can to just keep your presence around the guys when you're hurt?
Yeah, you just try to keep it as normal as possible. Really, he's there pretty much at everything we're doing except when we're on the ice. So he's in the meetings, he's eating breakfast, eating lunch in the gym. So everything's pretty much the exact same other than he's not on the ice.
One more for you tonight against Philly. Just what's the key for the group to try and find a result here tonight?
Yeah, they're a good team. They're well coached. They work really hard. So we got to be ready to match their work ethic and play a similar game to last game, I think. Just come out ready to play and hopefully score that first one and get going from there.
Any changes to your roster tonight?
No.
Was it just a matter of Linus Allmark also wanting the morning off for morning skate?
I skated yesterday, so give him the morning off today.
You get to coach against your friend Rick Tocchet. What's it been like maintaining your friendship through the coaching fraternity over the years, knowing you guys have played with each other and know each other all these years?
Yeah, it's always fun to, when you play a team a guy that you know as well as I know. We've been friends a long time. He's done a good job with Philly so far. He's a really good coach in the league. It's nice when you see friends do well.
You've talked a lot about sticking to the process and that you guys took a step forward against Edmonton. What would taking another step forward tonight look like?
It's just building our game, getting back to playing 60 minutes of good, sound hockey. I thought like I've said a lot of times already, that we've played some good hockey this year. I know we're 2-4-1. Could easily, I feel like if we would have put 60 minutes together in a lot of those games, we'd have a better record. I thought last game was a good step in that direction, but it can't be a one-off.
It also seemed like a tough morning skate. What did you think of the pace this morning?
What do you mean a tough morning skate?
It just looked like you guys were working hard this morning.
No, not at all. It was, I'll keep an eye on that, but no, it was a regular routine morning skate. Pace was very normal. It wasn't hard.
Levy is back. Just you hope that 2-game stint down there, number one, gives him some playing time, and two, maybe some confidence.
Yeah, he's got to get minutes. It's tough. It's tough balancing even preseason. Your goaltending when you're trying to get minutes for everyone spread out. And then obviously Linus has played the majority of the game, so I think it was important that he went down there and got some minutes, got some touches. Played well last night, and good to see him back.
What do you think's made Dylan Cousins so effective just on the PP so far, and the PP as a whole, like the power play so far? I think you're 8th.
A, he's a good player. B, he's driven, wants to be a good player, wants to get better. There's nothing more to it. He's a good player. He's scored a lot of goals in the league already as a young guy, and he's hopefully he can continue that.